First and foremost, I'm going to say, call halal, Abinah Yahweh, by Shem Malak Yahushai. Right, that is to say, all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. Right, and His only begotten, in His only begotten Son, named who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, real name Yahushua in the Paleo Hebrew. Right, this is another Sabbath exhortation. Right, I came out here and take it to the street. Just in case, man, somebody might want to get the word today. You never know. What Yahweh is doing. Right. So came out here to the streets, man, to give this exhortation. Right. Today, the days are getting worse. Right. The war is getting worse. Is definitely on its way to the west. Nobody knows exactly when. Right, is going to hit the west, but we know for sure that Ukraine sent missiles, U.S. missiles, right, UK missiles to Russia, right, and Russia didn't like that and sent ICBM, right, non-nuclear missiles back, right, to Ukraine, to parts of Ukraine, a military base, right. So we see that war is definitely on a rise, and the Third World War, right, is definitely on a rise. So I want to give the brothers and sisters, right, some exhortations to keep pushing in the faith, man, right, because these times are getting harder, and people are waxing weaker and weaker, man, by the minute, right, and every time that we going into the new year, right, and coming out of a new year, right, we always see a sifting or a breaking away, in Israel, right. There's people that break away, going to other bugged out doctrines, right. And I'm here to tell our people, man, stay strong in the faith, man. Don't move, stand on your pivot, right, because everything is about to try to throw us off from serving the Lord, because that's how Esau stay in power, right? So, but I want to go into the book of Ezekiel, right, and show the amount of obedience that the brother Ezekiel had. Right, it wasn't an easy thing for him to do what he had done. You know what I mean? All the things that he have done. Right, there's over 40 chapters written by Ezekiel, right, and all of them he was on a mission. He never was not on a mission. You feel what I'm saying? So let's stay on our mission, man, and do the will of the Lord. Right? Don't get sidetracked out here, man. Right? So I want to show this right quick. So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, and verse number 8. It says, "Mortal man," right? This in the GNT, right? It says, "Mortal man, listen to what I tell you. Don't be rebellious like them." Like who? Who is the them? Israel, right? Blacks, native, and Hispanic, right? Don't be rebellious, right? Like them, because all they do is rebel against my word. So he's telling them, look, listen to me, right? So it says, open your mouth and eat what I am going to give you. I saw a hand reaching out toward me, and it was holding a scroll. The hand unrolled the scroll, and I saw that there was writing on both sides. Cries of grief were written therein, and wails and groans. Right? So we see that the Lord definitely handed Ezekiel the laws of God, right? And the judgments that happen if we don't keep the laws of God, right? Because he wouldn't have said that it was right. He wouldn't have said this here. He says written on both sides, cries of grief were written therein, and wails and groans. It wouldn't have said that, right? If it wasn't talking about the laws of God and the curses that come on us for not keeping the laws of God, right? So we definitely see in the captivity of Babylon, right? I think it was the Neo-Babylonian captivity, right? We see Ezekiel getting called out to put in the work, right? And he told him, what's the first thing he told him? He exhorted him. First thing he told him in verse number 8, he said, "Mortal man, listen to what I tell you. Don't be rebellious like them. Meaning, be strong, be of good courage. Do the work that I'm about to tell you to do, because it's not going to be easy. If it was hard for you to digest, picture how much more those people that's living in wickedness, right? That's actually moving around in wickedness. It's going to be very hard for them to comprehend what I'm about to tell you to do for them, right? So reading on, it says, chapter 3 and verse number 1, Ezekiel. God said, mortal man, eat this scroll, then go and speak unto the people of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he gave me the roll to eat. He said, mortal man, eat this scroll I give you. Fill your stomach with it. I ate it, right? I ate it and I tasted, and it tasted as sweet as honey, right? So when you first get the word, right, when you first get the understanding that you're an Israelite, it's sweet. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you really digest it, right? That you're an Israelite and you start to walk in this faith, man. And you start to move and groove how the Israelites move and groove. You know, you get your first, batch of fringes, right? You finally get off of eating that damn monstrous animal, that pork, that pig, right? And you finally understand that, yeah, I do come from the tribe of Judah. I do come from the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Simeon, Manasseh, right? I really do come from these people. That's sweet. It's really sweet, man, because you know the promises are for you, right? But there's another thing that comes with that, and that's that groaning, man, right? The fact that you actually got to get out here and go talk to a rebellious people, right? The fact that you actually under these curses, and there's really not too much you can do about it alone, but it's something that we have to do, right? As a nation of people, right? As a community of people, because the whole nation not gonna come back to the Lord. That's a fact. They have too much fun and wickedness, right? So the whole nation is not gonna come back to the Lord. But us that do, man, it's kind of bitter because we got to sit out here and teach these rebellious people, man, right? So reading on in Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse number 2, or verse number Salaki, verse number 4. Then God said, mortal man, go to the people of Israel and say unto them, whatever I tell you to say, I am not sending you to a nation that speaks a difficult language, but to the Israelites, right? And the reason why he told them like that is because you speak Hebrew, they speak Hebrew, right? It's not like that they speak a hard language like they can't understand you, just like us, we out here in America, right? And that everybody out here either speak two languages, right? Spanish or Mexican, right? Because Mexicans don't even really speak Spanish; they speak Mexican, right? Spanish, right, and English, man. And we starting to get French out here a little bit due to the Haitians, right? But everybody speak our language, man. It's not a people of a hard speech, right? But go and talk to them anyway, right? And it says, verse 6. If I sent you to great nations that spoke different difficult languages, you didn't understand, they would listen to you, right? So even if I sent you to a different race of people and you ain't even speak their language, they'll sit there and listen to you, right? But will Jake do that? Will Eve do that? No, man, right? They don't even take the time out of their day to hear the word of God, man. They keep going about day by day, right? Like everything is all Gucci, right? But you, man, the Israelites that actually fall on their face, man, and actually serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, this is for you, man. The people that actually turn back to the Lord, man. This is an exhortation to you. Remember, Ezekiel was in the cup of a Babylonian captivity that we just went into the Babylonian captivity. So he know that the people know the law, statutes, and commandments of God, and they're just naturally rebelling to be part of the Babylonian democracy or whatever you want to call it, right? They're trying to be in their ways, man. Y'all know, y'all. Some of us still in Jerusalem, right? So it's not no guess or no question that they Israelites, right? Out here, man, in America, man, people guessing and questioning, man, if they're Israelites or not, right? It wasn't none of that in the Babylonian captivity. So he's going to people that know the truth, but decided not to do, right? And it says, if I sent you to people that speak difficult languages, um, that you didn't understand, they would listen to you. But none of the people of Israel will be willing to listen. They will not even listen to me. All of them are stubborn and defiant. Now, I will make you as stubborn and as tough as they are. I will make you as firm as a rock, as hard as a diamond. Don't be afraid of those rebels, right? Meaning, man, go out there and tell them anyway, right? Go out there and tell, what's up, big brother? Go out there and tell them anyway, man. No matter if they're rebellious or not, right? You got work to do, right? So same thing with us, man. When we get this truth and we get this understanding, right? We got to understand, right, that these people they're rebellious, but they got some of them that's not. Hey, brothers, right? There are some of them that's not, man, right? That's actually going to get this word, man. And he told us, man, to speak unto the wind, right? Because hey, something in the wind going to hear you. The Lord will send you a spirit that's gonna listen and maybe change their life, man. And sis, sis, right? The Lord gonna send a spirit that's willing to listen and change their life, man, and come back to serving the Lord before these nukes actually hit, man. Right? Look, man. Right now is not the time to faint, man. Right now is the time to go extra hard, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like you thought you was going hard before, bro. Like this time right here that we living in, man, it's time to go even harder, bro. Like for real. There's no plan out here. All your brother, all you brothers and sisters that actually understanding this truth and pushing this work, man, it's time for you to study harder, man. It's time for you to pray harder, man. Right? It's not time to give up, right? Um, Ezekiel didn't give up. Nehemiah didn't give up. Ezra didn't give up, right? The elders that was with them, the people that came out of Israel, 50 deep, right? Well, 42 was the Israelite, 40,000 people, right? Came out of Israel, man. They didn't give up. They kept on building the temple. They kept on building the gate around Jerusalem, right? Well, it's up to us to not give up either, man. We got to keep pushing, man. We got to be like them, keeping our sword on our side as we get to the work, man. Everywhere we go, it's just like that blicky that we used to carry. We sit it on the passenger seat, man. You got to stay with your sword with you. Sometimes you need 2 to 3 swords with you, right? But yeah, man, it's time to put in this work on overdrive, man. Ukraine about to right? Hit back, right? And then Putin gonna hit back, man. Right? Then they gonna hit back, and then Putin gonna get hit back, right? So, and then it's gonna come to a time where the UK got to step in because they use some of their missiles to shoot over there, right? And the US gonna have to step in, man. Right? And in that day, man, we can be praising the Lord, man, Lord willing, right? But I want to show y'all something, right? Because we complain on the day to day when our little shit go bad, your lights get turned off, your rent, due, you can't eat some food, something, whatever. Right? We complain about many things, man. Right? But when I was listening to this, right, Ezekiel ain't complaining about a damn thing, man. Everything that Yahweh told him to do, he did it without a question. Right? But here are we, man, questioning the Lord, man. Oh man, I gotta go work on the Sabbath day, man. Because if I don't, my bills ain't gonna get paid. Well, did you hear Ezekiel saying that when he was laying on a rock, man? Right on his left side for not 390 days, right? Did you hear him say that when the Lord said, you know what, when you done laying on your side for 390 days, right, I need you to lay on your other side for 40, right? Did he complain? Did he cry to the Lord? No, man, he just did it, right? When he told him he had to eat, food that was cooked over the fire of human excrement, man, right? Did he complain about that, man? No, man, he did it, right? And we have to continue to do what we're told to do, man. And that's go out, man, and seal the elect, man. That's to go out and be a husbandman, man. That's to go out and be a good shepherd, man, to the children of Israel and actually lead them in the ways of the Lord. And to all y'all that's actually putting your brick in, man, continue to get stronger, man. And I want to thank the water, man, for the work that you're putting in because it's really changing the course of the world, man. Let me get that quick precept right quick. And we're going to go into Ezekiel chapter 4, man. Let me get that precept right quick. Right. Let's see if it's saying it right up in the GNT. Right. We're going to get it in the GNT. Right. Love you too, King. Love you too, King. Right. So, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse number 5. Right. It says, how ignorant are you? How stupid. You are completely corrupt and justice is disappeared from the world, right? So since we have been corrupted, right, and we don't walk in the ways of the in the ways of the Lord, but in the ways of the world, right? It's telling us that this has happened, right? It says, and justice has disappeared, right, from the world, man, because we don't walk the way that we supposed to walk, right? The true justice that comes out in the world, man, it has disappeared, man, right? And in the KJP, man, says everything is out of course, man. Since we not in our rightful position, keeping the commandments of the Lord and teaching them, right? The whole world is out of course, man, right? So we should take great heed to that. Then after that, it tells us what? Verse 6, you are gods. I said, all of you are the children of the Most High. So even our people that's broken, right? Even our people that's in prison, right? All our people, that's the children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, no matter if you know it and you keeping the commandments or not, you all are the children of the Most High. But us that keep the commandments of God, right? We are the gods, man. Right? We're truly the defined powers on the earth, man. Right? There's no way that we can't be if we keep the laws of God, man. Right? So back to Ezekiel chapter 4, right? Right? All right, brother. Right? Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse number 1. So watch this, man. And a lot of times, man, we complain about like simple stuff, man. Right? About possibly being homeless, man. Possibly not having food, man. Right? Possibly losing our children, man. Right? We complain about all these simple little things, man. Right? But 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 Ezekiel, right? He didn't complain not a bit, man. When the Lord put this heavy burden upon him. Watch this. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, and verse number 1. God said, mortal man, get a brick and put it in front of you and stretch lines on it to represent the city of Jerusalem. Right? So he told him, get you basically like a plot of concrete, right? A big ass thing of concrete, and then put lines in it, right? 12 lines in it for the children of Israel, right? Watch this. And then he said, then to represent a siege, put trenches, earthworks, camps, and battle rams all around it. Take an iron pan and set it up like a wall between you and the city. Face the city. It is under siege, and you are the one besieging it. This will be a sign to the nation of Israel. Then he says what? Right? So he tells them to prop this thing up, have it to where you can see like the barracks, right? It's kind of like you ever had a science project, right? And we're gonna do the regular one that everybody done seen, right? You got the lava, right? And brother, you got a minute for the words of the Lord, right? You got the science project, right? That most people done seen before, right? Where you have the lava, right? And then you have the trees and everything set around. So just like that, right? You want to set up your you got any questions? All right. So right now, what I'm talking about is that our people, right? We the children of Israel. You happen to be an African American. You're African American, Moroccan, and Indian. Okay, so you from Morocco. Okay, yeah, I know. Indian just means savage. So, but Morocco, our people from Morocco, they actually come from the tribe of Judah, the Israelites, right? That the Bible speaks of. Right? So, and God commanded the Israelites to be obedient unto His laws, right? And we wasn't obedient. That's why the so-called black folks in Morocco got taken over by the conquistadors, right? By the conquest. Who were the Moroccans in the Bible? It was the Moroccans in the Bible. I just told you they come from the tribe of Judah, right? They come from the tribe of Judah and Benjamin, huh? The Israelites. They was called the Israelites in the Bible. No, the Israelites. The Moabites, the people from Moab, that's China. That's people in China, right? And then the Asians, right, would be, or the Japanese would be Ammonite, right? So everybody that's on earth right now in the Bible, they have a biblical nationality, right? And what I'm out here to do, man, is to show that our people, we rebelled against the Lord and He sent us into captivity, right? So reading on in Ezekiel chapter 4, right? It says, so now the Lord told Ezekiel to set up his little area, right? Like how you would do a science project, you got the volcano, right? Then you have the trees and different buildings around it. So he had to set it up like somebody was trying to take him over, right? That somebody was trying to siege him, right? Take over him. Right. So verse number 4 and 5, it says, then lie down on your left side, and I will place on you the guilt of the nation of Israel. For 390 days you will stay there and suffer because of because because of their guilt. I will sentence you to 1 day for each year their punishment will last. Right. So this is how you get the Egyptian captivity, the Israelites going into captivity. It was first uh it was Salaki. So we went into captivity under the Egyptians, right? For 430 years. I mean, yeah, 430 years, right? So the Lord is telling you to take away that guilt and shame. I need you, Ezekiel, to sit on your left side, right, for 390 days, and on your right for 40 days, right? To take away that reproach that happened in Egypt, right? So it says when you finish that, turn over on your right side and suffer the guilt of Judah 40 days, 1 day for each year of their punishment. Fix your eyes on the siege of Jerusalem, shake your fist at the city and prophesy against it. I will tie you up so that you cannot turn from one side to the other until the siege is over, right? And we know in this time, this was the siege of Babylon, right? Babylon taking over Jerusalem, right? So, and he's telling him, look, man, you going to be on your side until the city is already taken over, right? So, right after Ezekiel get done with this, he headed right back into captivity. You got questions about that right there? Yeah. So according to Revelation, right, chapter 1 and verse number 13 and 17, that's how Jesus Christ would look. Jesus Christ wouldn't look like this what a white boy right here. He would look like that man. You want me to read that to you, sister? So you can get the understanding of it? Okay. Yeah, you can take a picture of it. What's up with it? How you doing, y'all? I'm doing all right, man. Just doing a little bit of the work. That's it, man. Yes, sir. And so I saw your mama the other day, man, a couple weeks ago or something like that. I think it was a couple months ago. She told her that she would tell you that that she saw us. It seemed like she said, yeah, she said that she kind of getting herself together. You know, she left off of the eating the pork. You know what I mean? She's leaving off of different dietary laws that she ain't dealing with no more. You know, and I was telling her that it's time for her to start putting on dresses and hair wrap. You know, just so she could be more modest and more humble. You know, it's not particularly a commandment of God. You must wear a dress. You must wear a hair wrap. No, but it's our comfort. So I was telling her to also work on that to help her out a lot, man. The most high to see that humility. So you know, back in the day we didn't have we didn't have no pants. You know what I mean? We didn't have t-shirts. Right? We all wore garments all the way down to the foot. So just like women wore dresses, we wore garments all the way down to the foot.
Yeah, we wore the same clothes similar like the Christ wore in some of the Arab man, the Middle Eastern African, they wear certain that cover up. It was like a nightgown the way it looked.
It looked like a robe. Yeah, that's why they call it robes in the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? And then what happens is that we would if you was part of the army, you would wear a belt, right, that was metal or gold or some type of silver, so you wouldn't get penetrated through your stomach or your chest. So you know how on them old Roman movies, you have them people that got that thing that they put on top of them, like
The best.
like a little vest. Yeah, yeah. So we had something like that if you was going to war, and that's what God commanded the women not to wear is one of those, right? But nonetheless, we
Our women can't wear those, so somebody try to harm them.
because they should never be in harm's way. Yeah, they should be keepers at home, chilling, maintaining the field, shit like that. Because you know it was our job to protect the city. It was their job to protect the children in the house. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but tell moms I said what's up, man, and Lord willing, we run into her again. Um, and if you could make it back over here, man, and if you could bring a shirt, I got some extra fringes, man. I could fringe you up a shirt. You need to, yeah, you need to start walking around with your fringes on. Huh? Yeah. So, but if you can make it back over here and bring a fringe shirt, I'll sew you up some fringes on your shirt, man, on one of your shirts. You know what I mean? So I'll be out here for a while.
Yeah, so, yeah. Going over my sister house, you know, old tie.
Yeah, like old Ty down south.
It's
Yeah, like old Ty Lakes and shit like that. Yeah, that's down south.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but how you been doing though when it comes to serving the Lord, being obedient, stuff like that?
Doing the best I could, man. Just try to watch myself, catch myself, watch what I say, watch what I do. It's just like a constant reminder every day. I never go without thinking about I can't.
Yeah, that's all praises. Yeah, I was just telling the people, man, that I really came out here just to do an exhortation video to the people, man. But I told them that even when we speak to the wind, you feel what I'm saying? The Lord will send a vessel, right, or a spirit to confirm like that we're in the right place, we're doing the right thing, right. So the Lord sent you, of course, right, and this sister, right? To yeah, they used to put those on our neck, right? And that's how we get jingle bells. Yep.
Yoke of iron on that.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, man. We ain't celebrating that Thanksgiving, man.
no, that's done. So, so what's up with you see that stuff going down with Ukraine and Russia, right?
Yes.
Okay. What you think? You think we should be more obedient, man, or still lackadaisical?
We should be getting closer to the Most High more than ever because there's the president from what Biden did. He did something to provoke Vladimir Putin, and he's talking about sending nuclear missiles over into America already. He's already talking about
Oh yeah.
this to this day now.
Yeah.
So it's scaring a lot of people, man. He's got everyone scared now.
I'm praising him. I hope he's sending missiles over here.
Yeah, but then again, you got family that ain't fully right either.
So you want more time to get them right? They'll never get right, man. The Lord still who He still. Yeah, He said, go and measure the city and look for the ones that have the mark on their forehead, right, and get those, because the destruction is coming. Right? If your family part of the people that need to be destroyed, that's it. You know what I mean? You don't want to. He told us to hasten the day, not to tell the Lord, hold on, my mama not right. Hold on, my wife still ain't right.
It's just it's
Yeah, but it is what it is.
reach out to me before it's too late. And Donald Trump he's already talking about war against Mexico already.
Oh, he ain't even get in the chair yet, and he's talking about war against Mexico.
Yeah. I just watched this a couple of days ago, brother. So a lot of people saying this one thing, and then Trump saying this now. So it's like, okay, now we're getting close to the end because of the war, rumors of war.
Yeah.
It's starting to pass.
Yeah.
The thing with Trump, he's trying to go to war with Mexico because he blames the Mexicans for the drug cartels and all that stuff. He wants to annihilate all of it, but his American soldiers to kill off them. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a full blown.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there. It's gonna the war is gonna get up there from that, because you got people from all countries that get drugs from the cartel down there.
Yeah, but
You know, way before that. And if that's the case, they need to go up there to Colombia too. And then the thing is that you the ones that created or start pushing these drugs into America. Yeah, y'all the ones that started that in the '80s.
That's why we call part of God's punishment on from the other Hispanic nations.
Yeah, it's about to go down, King, and I bring that up to say, bro, you got to get right, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're working or not, man, but if you are,
it's job searching actually.
Yeah, it's no reason for you to not have fringes on, bro. Like, and that's the least that we could do. And the Lord not trying to cherry pick us and say, oh, you don't have them on, you do, you don't. No, if you around here in strange apparel, the Lord said He's gonna kill you. Strange apparel is not having fringes on. Strange apparel is a woman walking around with sagging pants and pants on and not having a dress and hair wrap, right? And with fringes on the bottom, right? The Lord don't have time to sit there and damn cherry pick who right who following Him and who not. The mark is your way. Like if I had Make America Great Again hat on, right? The Lord gonna kill me, even with the fringes on. You too, sis. Right? The Lord gonna kill me. Why? Because my mind ain't right. I got a mark. I got the mark of America and the mark of the beast instead of his mark. His mark is obedience, pure and utter obedience, right? So if you walking around with his mark, he gonna say, yeah, well, I need him to come up. This is how you gonna get into a chariot. Well, I need him to come up while America is getting destroyed. Right? I don't need him to stay there and get destroyed with America. Right? So our obedience, it shows our faith. And if we have that much faith in the Lord, he gonna save us, man. Right? Don't miss the mark, man, because you're being lazy and lackadaisical. Even if you just gotta go get a ribbon and glue it to your t-shirt.
Brother Chad, I don't know if he knows who Chad is.
Mm,
Okay, he said he been to y'all building before.
yeah, but even if you have like $5, bro, you could get a ribbon. You could get ribbon and some type of sewing damn kit, or you could just get glue, some type of text like shirt glue, right, and a ribbon, and you could just put it on the bottom of your shirt and then cut slits in the bottom of your shirt and have fringes on your shirt. Is that you don't have to sew, bro? They got glue that you could glue the ribbon on with. These go get from off of Amazon. But since you don't have a job, King, you don't even have to worry about that. And this exact shirt right here, you can glue the ribbon of blue, which is like $2, even a dollar at Dollar Tree. You can glue it onto your shirt, and then you can cut slits in your shirt, bro, and you'll be keeping the law, right? So don't be like lackadaisical. At least do that. Like, do something, right? Do something, bro, because the Lord's coming back and He's judging us for everything that we doing and not doing, right?
I believe that, bro. I know the Most High is collecting all the receipts. So
And wisdom is the fear of the Lord, right? So if you're not fearing the Lord, like actually scared of Him that He's gonna kill you, then you're not gonna serve Him properly. And if you're not serving Him properly, it shows that you don't have faith in the Lord, right? But if you have faith in the Lord, you will go hard. You will go hard. You'll get a blue permanent marker and write it. One of my brothers, that's how he started off with a blue permanent marker, wrote it, and then cut the ends of his shirt. Right? So you gotta have a zeal for the Lord, bro, so He can have a zeal for you. Right? Your name is His name, man. Right? Yahweh Shai, He delivered. Right? How you gonna have His name and you're not even focused on Him as much as you should be? Right? You might be focused, right, but not as much as you should be, King. Because if you was, it wouldn't be 4 times I done saw you without fringes. Have you ever seen me without fringes on?
no,
No. Every time you seen me,
people with that.
you don't have to worry about people. You got 3. Do you have money on you?
They have some money.
If you got $10, you'd rather have food, or would you rather do something for the Lord that's gonna make Him happy with you and save you from the nuclear war that's coming? Spend that $7 out. Get the damn glue.
Get a couple of shirts from the Mario's, but who do I get the shirts to?
No, you don't even need to get. I told you you could bring me a shirt. I'll put some actual fringes on there. You don't even need to worry about that. Go to Joanne, get glue that Joanne, get glue and a ribbon of blue, and glue the ribbon of blue to your shirt and cut the ends of it. It's gonna be just like this to the Lord. It'll be just like this to the. You don't have to have these. He tells you a fringe is a rip or a discoloration to the end of the shirt. That's all it is. So what we do is, and it's also these a twist or a lock, right? The twist or a lock or a discoloration or a rip in the end of the shirt. Just cut the end of your shirt, King, and glue the ribbon of blue. Yeah, I know you got more than 5 shirts in the house. Go get the ribbon of blue and the glue, and every shirt you got, even a muscle shirt, glue the blue ribbon on it and cut the end. So the Lord know you truly fear Him, and you actually hurt that His people don't know the knowledge that you know. Like, do it. Stop being lackadaisical, man, and move it around, right? Like everything is all good. It's not all good. No, I'm saying. So when we have a high zeal and a high fear, right, of the Lord, we do what He says to do. I'm not saying 100% that's how you walking, but 70% that's how you walk. Because if you had the fear of the Lord, you would not leave your house, right, without fringes on. You would not wait. You would not wait months to even come up to where the brother's teaching at. You know, you wouldn't even. You would be like Peter, Paul, Titus, and Andrew, and be walking around with your Bible, damn, stopping people. Hey, you ever heard that we were Israelites? If you had that fear of the Lord and you understood that the end days was coming, instead of thinking about your family that you gotta save, you got family out here, bro, that needs saving. You know what I mean?
I have to, I talk to a few people here and there about the Lord and everything, and some of them be struggling to like, give them more money so they can eat.
That's good. That's good. That's cool.
I be telling them too.
What I'm saying is, King, you think you're doing that as much as you can, and it's a sin to lie to your brother. You think you're doing it as much as you can. You think you serving the Lord as much as you can to the greatest extent that you can ever serve Him. You think you're doing your absolute best when it comes to serving God.
There are levels of it's like you're building up though. You're still learning as I'm going.
But that's an excuse and not an answer. The answer is yes or no, right? Because Jesus Christ said yeah or nay, right? He said yeah or nay. You think you're doing your absolute best, right, when it comes to serving God. And I'm not saying this to put you down. I'm saying this so you could see it, so you can see it and do better, right? That's all it's about. I don't think I'm 100% doing everything, absolutely everything that I could do to serve the Lord. I don't think so. Am I doing my absolute best that I can at this time? No, I'm not. I'm at about 90%. I feel like if I was doing my absolute best, I would give up everything that I own. I would neglect my family that don't believe and be on the streets, sleeping, eating, and breathing, and tapping everybody on the shoulder, telling them that they're Israelites. Right? That's the zeal that Yahweh would be looking for. I'm not even doing as much as I can. Right? So it would have been easy for you to say yay or nay. No, I'm not. Right? And then you could go self-reflect and say, how much more can I do? Right? How much more can I do? And a simple thing is I'm so scared that God is gonna kill me for moving around in sin without having my fringes on that I'm going to go right now before I go anywhere else. I'm gonna go to somewhere that sells fabric and I'm gonna get a ribbon of blue and some shirt glue that I know is gonna hold it even if it washes. Get some shirt glue from this fabric store and I'm gonna glue some ribbons of blue on my shirt and cut it with scissors on the end. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to do because I'm scared of the Lord and I love Him that much. And I don't see that. I don't see that in you, man. You know what I mean? And
It's a certain type thing, but
bruh,
I know it is.
is it in the Bible?
Sure, it is. Where,
Oh, hold on. You scared out of this? Hold on.
like you said, though,
Hold on. Let me read it to you, brother.
I did have to.
I know you gotta go. I know.
What is this?
What is what?
The
Frankincense.
yeah. Oh, okay. It says pretty much.
Yeah, frankincense. Yeah, something that the Lord actually loves. The smell of. Okay, so this is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, and verse number 38. And it reads, I'm gonna start at 37. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel. Are you a child of Israel? Okay, so he's saying, speaking to you, right? Joshua, right? Joshua, Yahweh, right? Says, speak to the children of Israel, Joshua, right? And command them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. And that they put, it didn't say sometimes you can walk around without it, sometimes you can have them on, sometimes you can't. No, it says command them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garment throughout their generations. Right? Throughout means if I'm walking throughout the city, every step is counted. With throughout means entirely. Even at the crib, if you don't feel like going shirtless, you should have a shirt with fringes on in the crib. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Can you walk around your house without fringes? Yes, of course. Right? But when you leave out that house, man, when we leave out the house, man, God has commanded us throughout all our generations, bro, that we gotta wear fringes. Right? Watch this. Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue. and it shall be unto us for a fringe that we, right, may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yahweh and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, which you use to go a whoring. So when we not keeping that commandment of the fringes, we being a hoe. We doing what we want. We going after our own heart, not after the heart of the Lord. If you was going after the heart of the Lord, you'll be running to Joanne. You'll be running to a fabric store because you're running after the Lord. You're running after his heart. You're trying to make him happy and proud of you, right? With gladness, right? I had $100 for my phone. I had to give my phone back to Amazon. I had $100, right? I got two bags of these. I got some coals, and I got a pack of fringes and a damn sales book, right? But I spent most of my money on fringes and incense that the Lord likes, right? Why? Because I'm running after the Lord. I'm not running after my own ways, right? Okay. So the Lord told us, He commanded us, Joshua, Jehoshai, He commanded you to walk around with the end of your shirt ripped and then a beautiful ribbon of blue on. Because you're royalty. You're a king, brother. You're not a regular any old anybody. Right? Let me show you that right quick. And then you cool, brother. If you want to go, you can go, man. But I really need you to self-reflect and self-correct because the Lord need that from you. It's not me. To be honest, I care, brother. I really do care if you do it or not. I really do care, but that doesn't help. That doesn't help my salvation. It helps yours. I'm helping my salvation by telling you something, right? And it's up to you to take it and run with it, brother, and really truly show the Lord that you love Him, right? That's what this is about, King. I'm not whatever. Okay. This is First Peter chapter 2 and verse number 9, right? Check this out. Uh, Check this out. Okay, there it goes. But you are a chosen race. So Joshua, brother, you a chosen race. You, right? Not everybody. You a chosen race. The king's priest, a holy nation. Right? The Lord called us a holy nation, and He told us we the king's priest. But if we're not walking around with our fringes on, right, we're not being holy. We're not being divided. We're not being set apart people. We're not being sanctified and dedicated. We're moving around like the rest of the damn world. This is one thing that you gotta fix, King. Everything else you doing. You're not eating no more of the bullshit. You think upon the Lord every day. You pray to Him. You read your Bible at least once a day. I know you do, right? Why you can't pick up on this one slack? That's only $7, so you can continue to be that holy priest. That you a joint heir with Jesus Christ, and you're not even looking like it. He said, "You're in me, and I am in you, and I am in the Father." So we in all of them if we do what He said to do. You gotta do better, King. You gotta do better, man. It shouldn't be 4 times, man, that I see you just without your friends on. That's the simple of the commandment. And you keeping the rest of them, King. Don't do me like that, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man. Nah, he all right, man. Man, love you too, brother. Love you too, brother. Man, he's fighting, bro. He's fighting, and that's cool though. You know what I mean? Because Lord willing, the Most High get that off our people, man. You feel what I'm saying? Lord willing. But yeah, man, come on, man, do it, man. Do it, man. Go to one of these damn fabric stores, brother, and just nigga a pair of scissors, some glue, and some ribbon, and start gluing them to your shirt, bro. I'm telling you, Joanne's, bro. Joanne's is in Santee, Joanne. They probably got one around here. I don't think they sell that type of glue that's gonna make it stay even when you wash your clothes. But I know for sure Joanne's do. You got a phone with internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, just type in Joanne's and go to the nearest one. They have one, nigga, it's all over the place. They got at least like 5 of them close around where you can get there on a trolley. I'll bring you. Shit, you wanna go? I'll bring you to go get the I'll bring you to go get the glue and the fringes, though. You wanna go right now?
Oh, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, the place. Uh,
All right, so
what days you mostly free?
I'm mostly free
I just go.
on the weekend. I'm mostly free on the weekends and after work after 4:30. But type in Joanne's, brother. Type in Joanne's, man. Like Yahweh needs you to do it. I need you to do it. The nation needs you to do it. You're the last person we could be waiting on to put on a ribbon of blue and fringes. The last person, as soon as you put it on, the Lord send the missiles and take us back to our homeland.
Oh wow, brother Beyond that's good. All right, listen, I don't ask you about it.
Yeah, he probably watching me right here talk to you. He probably watching me. But yeah, come on, man, let's do it, man. Get these fringes on, Joanne. Joann. Joann. That little curvy thing at the top and the S. Ann. It should pop up.
So family.
Yeah. And you should be able to get the glue and the ribbon of blue for at least I say under $8 for sure. Under $8. And you could at least do like 5 or 6 shirts and just tape the ribbon of blue and cut the tip, man. Until you bring me a shirt. And I can put you some fringes on the shirt. So you can have at least one shirt with fringes on.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got your number too, so I'll hit you up.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, I do. I do.
The older shirts I have at home, they're like just
You wear them, right?
yeah,
Do
but
you? Oh, da. You wear them, brother. When you put them on, they need to have blue, a ribbon of blue, and some. So no matter if they dirty, busted, and disgusting, when you do get a new shirt, bring it to me, bring it to me. But I need you to put the ribbon of blue and tear the tip of your shirt with a scissors, with a razor, with your damn hand. I don't care how you do it, but start keeping this commandment. Can you keep it so many of them? Don't miss the kingdom by this one thing.
you know, God is a spirit God. I know he is. Yeah, I love you, man.
Hey, I love you too, King. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time for sure. We out here every Monday.
Okay, brother.
All right.
Like today is Friday.
Exactly. I'm putting in extra work, my brother. Putting in extra work.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll see you next time, King. Stay in touch. I'm gonna text you. Yes, sir. Well, all praises to the Father, man. That might have been the reason why the Most High wanted me to come out here, man. I'm gonna get back into the book of Ezekiel though. Give me a second, y'all. And the water for the brother or the sister that's staying tuned. All right, the water. Let me check my audio, man. I hope y'all was hearing that. Let me see. Settings, audio, all praise to the Most High. All right, y'all was hearing it. Okay, all praise. All right, let's get back. All right, all right. Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse. I'm gonna start at 4 and 5 again, right? So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4 and verse number 4 and 5. Then lie down on your left side, and I will place on you the guilt of the nation of Israel for 390 days. You will stay there and suffer because of their guilt. I have sentenced you to one day for each year their punishment will last. When you finish that, turn over on your right side and suffer for the guilt of Judah for 40 days, 1 day for each year of their punishment. Fix your eyes on the siege of Jerusalem and shake your fist at the city and prophesy against it. I will tie you up so that you cannot move, so like you cannot turn from one side to the other until the siege is over. Now take some wheat, some barley, some beans, peas, millet, and spillet. Mix them all together and make bread. That is what you are to eat during the 390 days you are lying on your left side. You will be allowed 8 ounces of bread a day, and it will have to last until the next day. You will also have limited amount of water to drink, 2 cups a day. You are to build a fire out of dried human excrement, bake bread on the fire, and eat it where everyone can see you. The Lord said, this represents the way the Israelites will have to eat food which the Lord forbids when I scattered them to foreign countries. Right? And the Lord did that. He scattered us to foreign countries and he made us eat the foul food, right? The foul food is food that's unlawful, man. Right? Or food that is GMO, man, and modified, man. And we see the Lord doing that right here in America, right? To where we eating stuff that ain't even real no more. They just grow it in the laboratory, right? So the Most High made good on His promise. But one thing that you didn't see right here is Ezekiel said, "Why, Lord? Why I got to do this for all these people? They not even worth it, right? They all they want to do is continue in madness, sin and iniquity, man. Right? They not even worth the amount of grace and mercy that you given to them. Why do I have to do that?" Ezekiel didn't say that. He said, "Aye, aye, Captain. Right? What else do you need from me? Right?" And that's how we got to be in the spirit, man. These trials and tribulations come, your bills come, no food come, light get cut off, water get cut off, right? Your family gets sent to jail, you lose your car, you get your car back, you're broke. All these different things happen, man. Right? You go to prison. All these different things happen, man. And then we complain about it, right? We going hard about it, man. You know what? Da, 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 da. Raising hell about what the little things that we going through, man. Ezekiel was commanded by the Lord, man, through the Spirit, man, commanded by the Lord to lay on one side for 390 days on a rock, and all he had for cushion was the rope that he was tied up in, man. And you complaining, and Ezekiel did. And right after that, right after this, man, after Ezekiel did this, man, the Lord woke him up, right? The Lord brought him to do something else, right? Let me show you. So right after this, he brought Ezekiel, right, to do this. Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse number 1. Ezekiel cuts his hair. The Lord said, "Mortal man, take a sharp sword or a barber knife, right, and use it to shave off your beard and all your hair." Right? So, and then we read, watch, I'm going to read the last verse in chapter 4. Ezekiel didn't tell him no, right? He listened to him. Watch this, verse 16. And he added, "Mortal man, I am going to cut off the supply of bread for Jerusalem. The people there will be distressed and anxious as they measure out the food they eat and the water they drink. They will run out of bread and water. They will be in despair, and they will waste away because of their sins." Chapter 5. The Lord said, "Mortal man, take a sharp sword." So he listened. He didn't backbite. He didn't say anything, man. He listened to the Lord and did what he was told, man. Right? So I'm here, man, to tell y'all, man, just listen to the Lord, man. Be obedient, man. Do what you're told, man. When little things happen upon you, remember, you still got the rest of the year. When you get sentenced to 4 months in jail, remember, you still got 8 months, man. Right? Free. Right? Remember, man, when the Lord sends these demons on you and you fall victim to these demons, remember you got another day, another 300, right? Another 364 days to not get overtaken by demons, man. Remember, man, right? That when you fall short, you still got more months. You still got more days in the year, man, to make that thing right, man. And with that, I want to say, Paul Halal, Abanaw Yahweh, Ba Shem Wamalak Yahweh Shai, man. All praises, honor, and glory to the Father in heaven, right? Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And I want to say Shalom and Kum Yahshua.